Hello everybody, this is Micah Akinzua here. In this video, I want to go over the differences basically I want to go over the services that we offer, and I want to make sure I draw the line of distinction between two, because lines get crossed really quickly. But you'll see if you go to the website, mygoodstewardaccountant.com, on the website under services, it shows all of the services that we offer. So the two that tend to get crossed the most would be the difference between your tax filing versus a tax notice. So, and not only that, not only a tax filing, when we're doing your tax return for the end of the year, the primary focus for us when we're doing your taxes are your income taxes. And I say primary focus because we also do payroll tax. But that's if you are under contract with us for us to process your payroll. But if you don't have payroll, it's going to only be income tax. So there are a lot of different taxes that might happen. But when we do your income tax return filing and you pay for it, it does not include ongoing administration of your tax and financial situation, because I don't know what's been happening throughout the year. The only thing I know, the only thing that my staff knows is what is presented to us when we do that return. And when the both of us sign that return, we're both saying this return reflects everything that happened with my tax year. And I know for a fact that I am more thorough than a lot of my colleagues, okay, because of I've had colleagues, even mentors, tell me that I educate my clients too much. But at the end of the day, I end up with really educated clients, educated from the standpoint that you know my process and you know the process. You know IRS's process, okay? And I would rather work with people that are informed and people that want to be informed. It just gives you the best out of me. Okay, so let me give you an example. We do your 2022 tax return. And in another video, I mentioned if I'm doing the return for you and you need to email me about something, um, it's virtually unlimited, because I want to make sure that you feel very comfortable that you're relaying all of the information that I need. Before we sign that return, maybe something came in the mail, a 1099 or something, whatever it is. So we're committed with you. We're partnering with you to get this tax return filed. In the interim, if Big Brother is going upside your head, just pushing your head, just messing with you, playing with you, I definitely want you to call me, because I don't play that. If you've had an initial consultation with me, you know how much of a fighter I am when it comes to things that are right. Now, because I'm that fighter and because I'm very passionate about you being done right, does not mean that with the payment of that return, what did I say, 2022? We're now working on 2023. So 2022 is now 2 tax seasons away. Whatever you paid for me, or whatever you paid me in 2022 to file your return, that's a sunk cost. That's over. If IRS is now reaching out to you about 2022 for whatever reason, that is a separate service, because you've already paid me to file that return. So what you can do is, that will be an IRS problem. Now, I will look at any notice complimentary. I'll look at any notice complimentary so that I can interpret that notice for you. So that if it's something that we did on our end that was wrong, and I can count on one hand how many times that has happened in 18 years. And I say that just so that you can know we really pride ourselves in accuracy and precision. I want to look at that on a complimentary basis so that I can kind of put your mind at ease. But when I look at it and I realize, oh, they're auditing you, which all of us are subject to an audit. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong. It doesn't mean anybody did anything wrong. It just means you got pulled, okay, for this random audit. That's a separate service, and we're happy to give you a proposal to get that work done for you. If there's a notice that's saying whatever, here lately, a lot of the notices have either been because somebody has sent a 1099 on your behalf, the bank has given you interest, income that wasn't reported that we didn't get. We're happy to do an amended return for you, but I just want you to know that look at all these different services that we have. And some of these services might be born out of your tax situation, okay? Doesn't mean that it is covered under the tax prep. So I just wanted to make sure you know that. The other thing that is very common for people to miss would be the business personal property tax return here in Maryland. The business personal property tax return is not income tax. So that's a separate service. In fact, we have a video on YouTube. It's very simple. You can just put SDAT, SDAT, which stands for State Department of Assessments and Taxation. I do a 10-minute complimentary step-by-step tutorial on that. Okay? So we have different services. Everything may not be covered under tax prep. In fact, the only thing covered under tax prep is, guess what? Is tax prep. Okay. I hope that clears it up for you. Thank you so much.